There is a big new announcement from the CEO of Crypto.com, Chris, about their exchange and some moves they've been making to prepare for the bull market. Very exciting news for the CRO fam and the CRO coin token and anybody that likes the Crypto.com app. Also today, there is a new exchange listing that we have to talk about. There's been a Memecoin mania going on, and it has been wild, guys, for sure. There's been some big winners, there's been some big losers, but it is just starting. Inevitably, not everything will succeed, but there is a winner that has been chosen by Crypto.com so far, but there is a vote outstanding from VVS Finance right now on the top meme in the space, and it might be telling a conflicting message, potentially. So we're going to look at this story today, celebrate some of the wins for the Cronos community in this video, give you guys an update on where we're at with the price action on this token as well, and the broader market. If you like the content, smash a like, subscribe to the channel. Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. I am Crypto Kip. Let's get right into it. So today, Bitcoin's doing pretty well. In fact, Bitcoin dominance is up to 53%, which is great to see, above $70,000. And the CRO token right now at the time of this recording is at rank number 31, almost back up into the top 20 or into the top 30, which would be spectacular. We've stayed within the top 50 tokens for CRO here through the bear market, which has been spectacular. And I myself am a very big bull on this project. We like Crypto.com here on this channel. I own a lot of CRO coins. We have no affiliations or sponsorships or partnerships with Cronos or any of the teams within Cronos in any capacity, but we just like the project, even though the ecosystem's been very quiet. You got to remember, guys, the Cronos chain only launched in November of in 2021, and it experienced the excitement of a bull market. But then immediately thereafter, there was a bear market, and so this thing is still developing. Now, quick update specifically on the Crypto.com app side. Chris Marsliak tweeted this out today. Update on customer service. Actually, I think he posted this yesterday. CS backlog, customer service backlog is now current. There are no tickets older than 24 hours. They're going to continue to scale their operations to reduce wait times down to minutes if you need help on their app. 700 customer service agents have been recruited so far and are progressively joining the workforce. Thank you for your patience as we continue to improve our service to meet the bull market traffic levels. Always, his DMs are open. This is incredible, guys. Just on the second, he already cut their backlogs by 60%, and then the remaining 40%, boom, they took care of it in just under 10 days. Now, this is very key, guys. He said, as we continue to improve our service to meet the bull market traffic levels, they've already done this. They've already proven this. And I mean this in this sense. You remember the whole news about Coinbase shutting down, essentially glitching out, and people couldn't make trades when Bitcoin was ripping up recently from, let's say, I think it was like 45,000 all the way up to the recent highs we've been at. It shut down. Crypto.com did not shut down. They're doing a great job on the back end developing their system so they can sustain as much activity as need be during the bull market. And now the customer service backlog has been taken care of. This is so good to see. A very big story for Crypto.com. Also today, the CROB mob is celebrating. CROB mob, this is this CROB mob token for CRO, which was officially listed on the Crypto.com app. This is coming off the back of a very exciting meme coin season that's been occurring for Crypto.com. Some of those tokens have been hurting a little bit as of lately, but these are all new. And so you never know what can happen, guys. They could go up. Some of them might not recover. You got to be careful. You got to do your own research. You got to be diligent in doing that research. What is the CROB mob token? It's a crab-oriented token that was listed by Crypto.com today because I believe this thing was propped up by VVS Finance, which obviously got the community excited, so buyers came in. This market cap is at $20 or $30 million today. This thing has been roaring. It took the meme coin space in Cronos by storm because VVS, this is VVS's token. They launched this themselves. This is their meme token that they launched in anticipation for this bull market. Why did they do it? Because they caught the trend. Clearly, Crow with Knife has been one of the biggest narratives in this meme coin ecosystem, alongside some of the others. Shout out to some of the others like Mary, like Crease, like Nuts, and some of these other ones out there. I can't name them all. Corgi AI was clearly the first one that started it. That meme got to $1 billion market cap. Are there other meme tokens within Cronos that can get to $1 billion market cap? Well, maybe. It's possible. Is it likely? I don't know. That's hard to say. You can't really say that kind of thing out loud. You never know. Meme coins are gambling at the end of the day, which is why you got to do your own due diligence. You know, and you got to make sure you're doing it right. But if a coin is going to get to $1 billion market cap of any capacity, it needs centralized exchange listings. So this story today from Crypto.com, putting this on their exchange, is very big for this. And what you will see is a lot of people on Twitter are coming out and waiting to see a a call listing or a Mary or any of these other tokens get listings as well. And inevitably, I personally believe they will. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Here it is. It's at $34 million market cap. This CROB token doing very well as the other coins in the ecosystem are just kind of consolidating and trying to figure out whether they want to go up or down. TBD, guys, we'll have to see how it is. But regardless, there is a vote right now going on VVS Finance. Remember, VVS Finance launched the CROB token. Now, it's going to be very interesting to see, guys. The CROB mob versus the CAW army. Now, when I say versus, I want to be very clear about this. If you're watching this video and you like the Cronos chain, I think that it's important to support the entire ecosystem. When I see people saying my token's better or this token's better and you're a scammer and this and that, and they do all these attacks, that's not good for an ecosystem. You know, I was talking with a developer for one of these apps recently, and I'm not going to spoil it. I might have him on the stream soon, actually. But I'll let him speak to it himself if he comes live on our stream. And I just asked a very simple question. You know, what's your take on this, on the Cronos chain? What's your take on the Cronos ecosystem? And this big developer, you know, he said, you know, it's interesting to see what's going on. It's good to see. It's good for any ecosystem. I agree to get Memecoin mania. It brings volumes. It brings excitement. It gets people to use the chain. And that's exactly right. And you know what? Seeing these tokens be successful, I think is important. Not all of them will be winners. Not everything, just because it's up here getting voted by VVS, is going to be a winner. Maybe they all are. Maybe none of them are. You never know, guys. These are memes at the end of the day. But we also talked about this. I talked about with this dev. And he's, you know, I said, what's your take on this whole battle between the Cronos chains? Like, people are flooding each other's project. Why do you think that is? Well, he had a great point. There are only a couple meme tokens in the Cronos network. It's a dead chain, as many people like to call it, right? It's not big yet. Why isn't it big? Again, it launched in the peak of the bull market back in the last cycle, and then it had a bear market. It's finally getting built up, and things are starting to get exciting. There's airdrops left and right. I've got another airdrop I'm going to tell you guys here about in a second. But this is interesting to see when I say, you know, CAW versus CROB or any of these tokens, right? It's not a versus. We're all on the same team. We're all on the Cronos team. And so if you're out there and you're flooding somebody else's project within the ecosystem that you're rooting for, if you're a Crocoin fam and you're cheering for the failure of another project, shame on you. You shouldn't be doing it, guys. You know, I support all different crypto communities. I support a variety of tokens. There's some tokens that I don't talk about, right? But I think it's important, if you like a community, you want to see people be successful in that community. You don't want to try to flood a project and have people lose money on their bags because people were spreading negative news. Now, you got to be careful, guys. If somebody finds out something about a bad actor in a space and it's truly bad, of course you got to talk about that publicly, and I encourage you guys to continue holding these teams accountable, but that does not mean flooding each other's bags. Anyway, this vote is going to be very interesting. They put this out a little while ago. From the 9th of April until today, they've been voting on who's the biggest meme. Now, CROB got listed. I'm curious to see, is CROB going to win this meme mania? And I'm going to make a prediction. If they do not, the token, and I think I know what it is, but I'm curious what your comments are down below on what you think the token that's going to win this is. If a token wins that's not CROB, that token will likely, in my mind, have a greater chance of getting listed on Crypto.com exchange. VVS Finance is the #1 swap tool in the Crypto.com Cronos ecosystem. And I think that this exposure matters, personally. So we'll see how it plays out. Other news in the Cronos space, Orby, a protocol that came in recently. I told you guys I did a video on this recently, about 2 months ago when it first came out. I said there's going to be an airdrop coming. How did I know that? Because they teased it in some of the language they used on their website that I was looking through for you guys. And here it is, introducing the Orby airdrop campaign. This is very cool to see, guys. Very, very exciting. And what I want to show you guys is Tectonic is supporting this this token as well. USC, Cronos' first native over-collateralized yield generating stablecoin by Orby, is now live on Tectonic's DeFi protocol. This is great. Now there's airdrops. Things are getting exciting in Cronos. That's what you want to see, guys. They have a Medium article where you could read through this and get some of the details on how to earn points. Basically, they got partners. You can use Orby itself. There's partners if you're providing to liquidity pools in VVS, in Pharaoh, or in Single. You can get access to this, or if you have some of these NFTs, I guess, and completing quests there. So that's how you get access to this airdrop. Let me know if you guys are using Orby at all. Anyway, as for the price action on CRO, it's the same thing. I did a video yesterday, guys, talking about this chart for Bitcoin. We're in a wedge. If Bitcoin breaks up, CRO can break up. If Bitcoin breaks down, CRO should break down. We're in a wedge. I think it's going to happen in the next 5 to 10 days or so. We're going to get a move, whether it's to the upside or the downside. Who knows, guys? Right now, we're sitting at 14.9 cents. All eyes are on Bitcoin, and I think that's where our eyes need to be. That's all I got in this video. Quick update for you guys today. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you do enjoy this content, and as always, guys, don't forget to DCA, HODL, spread positivity, spread love, not hate, not FUD, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. 2 videos for you right here if you want to check them out. Peace, y'all.